The company failed. How did this happen? International Harvester, a once great name in agricultural machinery, faced a staggering $600 million loss after a brutal 172-day labor standoff. As the McCormick family's legacy crumbled, thousands of workers faced joblessness, leaving communities in despair. In the midst of this turmoil, $1.8 million in executive bonuses raised eyebrows, highlighting the stark divide between those in power and the workers struggling to survive. Trust in a historic institution evaporated as families braced for an uncertain future. The failure began with a fatal decision. When faced with a recession, executives chose to deny workers negotiated rights. This misstep overlooked the brewing discontent among employees who had been signaling their grievances for months. The company had long been a trusted institution, but now it faced unprecedented scrutiny as rising tensions signaled a crisis. Labor unrest was not just a threat, it was a palpable warning that executives chose to ignore. The foundation of International Harvester seemed solid for years. The company dominated the market, celebrated for its innovation and community roots. Yet beneath the surface, workers felt sidelined. When minor strikes broke out, executives dismissed them as temporary inconveniences, neglecting the deep-rooted issues engulfing the workforce. As disputes escalated, the once unified labor force began to fracture. This pivotal 172-day standoff marked a turning point. Workers organized, demanding fair compensation and acknowledgement of their contributions. Meanwhile, executives, flush with bonuses, remained detached from the reality. Their decisions sparked broader unrest. Families faced not only the threat of unemployment, but also the emotional toll of uncertainty. Each day of the conflict deepened the divide and eroded trust. When the dust settled, the repercussions were catastrophic. The financial fallout left both the company and its workforce shattered, marking a new chapter in the story of International Harvester. Communities that once thrived around the company crumbled. Families struggled to cope with job losses, spiraling into hardship and despair. The social fabric, woven tightly for generations, frayed irreparably. In the aftermath, trust in leadership diminished. Unions reassessed their strategies, igniting urgent conversations about corporate responsibility and worker rights. The lesson was stark. A focus on short-term profits at the expense of human capital could dismantle a legacy built over decades. This situation reverberated across industries, prompting a reevaluation of corporate governance and accountability. As viewers reflect on the saga of International Harvester, a haunting reminder persists. Without proper regard for labor relations, institutions can deteriorate rapidly, leaving devastation in their wake. The final takeaway is clear. Corporate greed and complacency pose significant risks, undermining trust crucial for any organization's survival. Will history repeat itself, or will the lessons learned forge a more equitable future?